some of this scene whenever I was in Chicago for Smash and Splash.
Yeah.
But I guess this is a little bit more of that Midwest flavor, picking up from some really great players from Ohio, Michigan, and the works. And I think that we have a couple of them actually right in front of us queuing up for this next match.
Yeah, Ohio guys right here. So we've got XYK and HyperFlame against Juushichi and LiveWireWarrior. So XYK, Juushichi, and LiveWire are all from Columbus. And you know where HyperFlame is from?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you.
Okay, he's from MDVA.
From MDVA, okay.
Yeah, he is not Midwest. But as we know, XYK isn't originally from Ohio as well.
Yeah, he's a bit of a transplant, right?
Yeah, he is. He's a good transplant to have, though.
Oh, he's a great transplant. I look at just the way that his hands move. If you can maybe see it in the player cam, you'll notice that he doesn't hold the GameCube controller in a conventional sort of standpoint. It's very arcade style, which is really interesting. It's a style that we don't really see all that often. Most notably, I'd say it would be from a player like Javi from Mexico, very famous Melee player. Yeah. But you know, enough about Melee. Let's talk all about PM. Game number 1. First match that we're going to be showing on stream. It's going to be XYK and HyperFlame versus Juushi and LiveWireWarrior.
Yeah, I think what we're going to see a lot here is XYK zoning out people and going for kills. But I'm very excited to see exactly how this match is going to go.
So if we're looking at team compositions, what do you think each player should aim for? Like, what's the optimal matchup here?
Okay, I think Live's going to try to handle this Luigi here eventually because he has more experience with him, and then leaving Juushichi to handle the Lucas. But I'd like to see how it goes. It kind of is just like a big brawl right now. There doesn't seem to be any target focus really.
Yeah, it's almost like when I see Live, at times he's playing a role of almost like an entry fragger sort of role, right? Because he seems like he goes in there, he's aiming for being in airborne or nearby these platforms, and he's trying to create chaos and disruption with options like dash attacks and some of Kirby's faster aerials. Yeah. And it's been doing all right. The problem is that we haven't been seeing any stocks really being shed. The damage is all there, but the stock loss has yet to occur for this blue team as the blue team proceeds to take yet another stock.
Yeah, so they actually have a 3-stock lead now. High percents on both of them. Okay, XYK does lose his first stock, not able to recover, but Luke is still holding on. HyperFlame doing a great job of just not getting hit by any kill moves.
Wow, XYK, big kill coming out there. And that's actually going to be putting Juushi down to just 1 stock. A bit surprising.
Okay.
And I guess we've seen a bit of a switch as well. We're not seeing the Zelda that we saw from the beginning. It's a bit of a switch over to Sheik now.
He does play both, and I've played against Juushichi more as Sheik, but I have seen him pull out both. I wonder if it was just like a flub at the beginning or if he was trying out something different.
Well, what's not a flub is that beautiful edge guard sequence from XYK to be putting LiveWire down at 1 as well.
Yeah, pretty solid lead here from XYK and HyperFlame. They just have been doing such a nice job of helping out in team combos, not hitting each other, and getting early kills.
Exactly, and while we saw this green team keep up initially from a damage standpoint, because of the blue team's proficiency at getting these KOs, they were able to walk away with the lead. But this game might not be over. LiveWire, beautiful set of bears. That was so well placed.
And good recovery, too.
But unfortunately, ooh.
The cheese.
The cheese. Oh,
it does get it.
The cheese. You know, even though he didn't walk away with everything, still beautifully played. And that's, I guess, what I'd like to see more of, right? Being able to utilize what Kirby has been proficient at since the very beginning, those fantastic edge guard sequences.
Absolutely.
Right? Kirby's edge guarding it's just always something so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because Kirby's
so many
just
different options.
Exactly. They just have so many different resources whenever it comes to getting back onto the stage, especially with this game. And so you shouldn't be as afraid, really, to go out deep. So maybe, I think I could maybe see like a potential chance, especially if we're going to be seeing the constant Sheik, where we're going to be seeing a lot of on-stage play, primarily from Juushichi. and he's going to be using
Juushichi.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
First time here. I apologize.
It's a different name.
Yeah, well, from Juushichi, we're going to be seeing him probably play a very, like, I guess, like, on-stage oriented sort of Sheik. Who's going to be using a lot of fairs to kind of focus fairs and tilts, trying to get those juggles and then those finishers, trying to focus on keeping someone off stage so that XYK can potentially come in, get some of those great edge guards that we're talking about before, and then really start changing the momentum.
That's okay.
Live. It's early on in the morning, forgive me. Game 2 on Smashville.
Completely forgiven. I am Christian after all.
Likewise. Just gonna turn the other cheek on this commentary as
XYK
nearly turns another stock over.
Yeah, Live. Really good at getting that up air to up B combo. It's super dangerous. It killed Sheik at like 80 on Battlefield, almost killed Live there at 70% here on Smashville.
And HyperFlame tried to get that F smash, but it fell just a bit short. Maybe didn't calculate that moving platform into the mix, but XYK missing with the initial Luigi missile, still getting a little bit of damage as well. A bit of a closer game to some extent, but
taking off that first stock from back air.
That's the thing about playing, especially a lighter character like Kirby, you're definitely susceptible to some of those kills. But even still, I look at these percents
from Live, saving his partner there. Ooh. I really love the assistance from each of these teams. They're very aware of when their partner's in trouble. Wow. Okay, that was a really nice back air from XYK to hit Live off the stage, skipping him really early. Love that. Okay.
Live maybe having a chance to return the favor, but great save from HyperFlame there, using Ness's BK Thunder, giving XYK another chance to recover there.
Yeah. Juushichi is doing a really nice job of holding onto his stock, so he just lost his first one. This is a much more even match than the first one that we saw.
Especially if Live hadn't gotten gimped initially. And that would have made it so that this green team actually has a lead.
And it's kind of weird. I know Luigi does really well with the Battlefield stage, but so does Kirby. Sheik's not too destroyed on that stage or anything. So I really wonder why it's so different here. Maybe they have like a better plan of what they want to do. Unfortunate hammer there from Kirby.
That definitely was not according to plan, and Live's going to be losing a stock after taking one from his teammate. What looked so good for the green team all of a sudden turned around after one error followed by a quick stock loss. Now down a stock, this green team. Their biggest game plan is going to be about finding quick ways to end stocks. Now, while Luigi has a very long recovery, it's not the best recovery in the world. You could definitely exploit it, and that's exactly what Live needs to do. Unfortunately, looks like another stock is going to be gone from this green team. Live at 97% as well. This is looking like...
Oh, misses the edge guard, unfortunately.
And the misfire.
Yeah, this was a really close match up until like there was a few team kills.
Yeah, it was in the mid game, I think, where everything really did change.
And one thing that I noticed was Lucas is so good at just like picking up extra damage. I don't think we talked about him enough in this match. He's just so good at being safe and picking up extra damage all throughout the match, and it just leads to those percentage advantages for their team. Yeah. Good job to XYK and HyperFlame. A pretty good 2-0. And LiveWire and Juushichi did show that they were learning on like what to do. So